Hello again, welcome back to All Grown Up. It's Frances, and here is my wonderful special guest, Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Francis. Thank you for inviting me
Oh,
onto
that's
All Grown Up.
a pleasure. Let's have a little walk. So today we're going to do our 3 questions as usual. And the ground is really uneven, so this should be fun.
We might fall over.
We might.
That's
In
okay.
which case, everybody can have a laugh. So Nick, tell us please what you do in life.
Okay, so I am ultimately a mindset coach. So mindset coaching is working with people's stories. I like to think that my main job is helping people discover their patterns of thinking and then interrupting those
Ooh.
patterns of thinking.
Excellent.
That's how I like to sum up my work.
And I must admit, having been part of your work that I was the subject. What was I?
You were the subject. I like that.
Subject.
You were the storyteller.
The storyteller. It's brilliant, brilliant work. So what we'll try and do, I'll try and put Nick's details in the description below. So if you are interested in working with Nick, then you can get in touch with him. He's
Thank
also all over the internet.
Yeah, dotted about here
Dotted
and there.
about. So today's first question is, we're gonna. What's your favourite motto?
My favourite motto?
Yeah, and why?
That's a great question. My favourite motto I use most is a simple one, and it goes like this. The universe has your back.
Ah.
The universe has your back. And I say that to myself in challenging times, dark times, when I'm not feeling good, when I'm doubting myself, which is obviously so human.
Yeah.
I use this motto to remind myself of like a really core, fundamental belief in myself and my place in the world, and it really helps me. It really reminds me that sense that everything's okay. I'm gonna be okay. Like, things can get quite dark and quite troublesome, but the universe has my back.
I love that. And it's so true, isn't it? And wherever we go and whatever we do, we're always protected and guarded and safe. And if we remember that, which you do with that saying, I think it's really reassuring. Love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Yeah, I love
Brilliant.
it too. It also drops me back into my body and gives me a sense of gratitude and an expansiveness. Because I think so much of like human suffering is like us stuck in our heads, and anything that can expand our sense of self in the world. Like the universe is alive and it has my back, and that's
Lovely.
That's the core of my philosophy and spirituality as well. So it works for me.
This is why we get on.
When we get on, we're the same.
Okay, brilliant. I love that one. The second question is, what is your proudest moment or achievement?
Okay, so another great
We've got
question.
a big van behind. I don't know what it's doing.
Maybe you can hear that.
Hopefully you can't, but you might be able to.
So elsewhere in my life, I'm a musician. Music has always been a big part of my life. I've played guitar, I played bass for many years. And my proudest achievement was a gig I did with an old band when I lived in Manchester. This is going back maybe 7 or 8 years ago. And we'd been playing for a couple of years. We were really good, really big band, really funky. And we had a big gig planned, and we got it booked. It was going to be the biggest gig that we'd had, and I was on bass, and I had to tell the band I was going to miss the 2 rehearsals prior to the gig, and they were really annoyed with me because they said they couldn't practice without the bass.
Of course, well, it's important.
And the reason I couldn't do it is because I was going on a meditation course.
Right.
And the band didn't really understand that. They couldn't really get behind that, so they were really annoyed with me. So I got to sound check. I went straight from the meditation course to the sound check. And they all of them, they're really annoyed. They said, any mistakes is on you, Nick. Like, this is all on you. And I was like, okay, like fine, this is a big deal. They're annoyed, and it was the best I ever played.
Wow.
And it was the best the band ever played.
Because you were so in your body and having had that time when you in meditation.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
amazing.
really believe that.
Yeah.
And it showed me that practice is obviously important as a musician or anything we're doing, but more important is that sense of stillness and sense of groundedness in our body.
And peace and quiet. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
after
lovely.
the gig, they said, whatever you're doing it, keep
doing it. I love
and I
that.
was so so happy with myself.
Yeah,
and
well
we played
done
a
you.
blinder.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, excellent. Thank you. And the final question for today is, what is your funniest moment or funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Okay, another great question, Francis. I love these questions.
Thank you.
So, I would say, and this might sound a little bit boring. I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
The funniest moment ever is when I've been like in play with friends. So in spontaneous play mode, where it's improvising games.
Oh, nice.
Improvising stories, and it's that kind of belly laughter where you just fall on the floor and you're in hysterics.
Yeah.
For no other reason that you're just making things up in the moment with people that you love and care about.
It's going into a childlike state, isn't it? And that happens with me, with Andrea, with my sister. Every time we get together, we go into chatting, and then eventually we end up laughing like absolute, just silly people, just laughing and laughing for no real reason. It's the funniest thing.
It's amazing.
So,
and that's it's simple, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't some big event, some big a life event. It's like they're so simple. It's so open to everyone. Being in connection with someone and being silly.
Yeah, silly. There's not enough silliness in the world. So please put in the comments down below what you're going to do, which is silly today.
Love it.
I'm going to do some silly stuff. I'm not sure what that is yet. I'm going to go into we're on a retreat at the moment, actually, and there's a sauna and a dip pool thing. I'm going to go in the dip pool and make some really squealy noises. That's what I'm going to do, and have a giggle in there. Okay. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for being my special guest today.
Thank you very much.
And thank you all for watching, and please like and subscribe. And like I said, I'll put Nick's details, hopefully, in the comments below.
We'll work it out.
We'll work something out, and then you'll be able to get in touch with him if you need to have a bit of story work. It's really powerful and really transformative. So excellent. Thank you so much, and take care. Lots and lots of love. Mwah.